Hi, I'm Dr. Elliot Adam from ElliotOracle.com. I'm also the author of Fearless Tarot, How to Give a Positive Reading in Any Situation, which is due out from Llewellyn Books in just 3 weeks. I'm so excited. And I have a few announcements before we get to this Oracle reveal for this week. On October 7th at 5 p.m. Central Time, I'm going to be meeting with Thomas at the Hermit's Mirror. So if you're not following Hermit's Mirror, you want to follow this guy because he does really fascinating interviews with tarot people in our community. And so again, that'll be on the 7th. And then on October 8th, my book finally hits the shelves. I'm so excited about that. And then October 9th is my birthday. And on October 9th at 7 p.m. Central Time, I'll be doing a live event with the tarot lady, Teresa Reed, on her page. So also follow her. And that will be, again, October 9th at 7 p.m. And we're going to do question answering, and it'll be interactive, and we're probably going to have some wine, and it'll be just a lot of fun. And we'll even do some impromptu card readings. So now let's get to this week's Oracle reveal. Earlier today on Instagram, I placed up a photo of 3 different animals, and I asked you to use your intuition and just ask yourself which animal is getting stuck in your head because that animal has a message for you. The animals were the turkey, the panther, and then also the buffalo. So if you're just joining us, ask yourself which animal's calling to you. For turkey, it says, give with gratitude and grace. And the message of turkey is that the more you give, the more you're going to get. It doesn't always seem intuitive in our Western culture to, give away something when we're so interested in accumulating stuff. But turkey is saying that the more generous you are with your spirit, the more you give to others, the more it will be there for you when you need it. And so it's never a waste of energy to be kind or to give. The first card for turkey is where it's best for them to place their focus this next week. And we got that 5 of Pentacles. Really ties into the turkey message because the 5 of Pentacles has just been traditionally associated with poverty. And poverty is sometimes looked at as the worst thing that can happen to you. But turkey teaches you that there are things that you learn by going through a struggle or through a difficulty or not having everything handed to you that can really help you develop yourself, develop your sense of self-worth, and also your perspective. By going through things when you don't have enough or when you're still having to be ingenuitive with how you're going to, cobble something together, it is such great life experience. And so when we get that poverty card, sometimes it says, don't curse the fact that you're experiencing a setback. And poverty doesn't always have to do with money. Sometimes it could be a lack of a feeling of some sort of resource. And the 5 of Pentacles is saying, even when you don't have a lot, give of your love, give of what you can give, and you will get back gifts far greater than what you think you're lacking in at this moment. The second card we got is advice from your inner wisdom if you pick turkey. And we get the 4 of Swords, which is a card of meditativeness, solitude, exile, retreat, breathing, and getting a perspective on things again. This might be a time to really take an assessment of what your values are at this time and what you're placing your sense of importance on, and maybe recalibrating where that energy is going. Maybe the thing that you thought was so valuable, so important, is actually robbing energy away from you, and you need to return that energy, that focus back towards self-care, love, and just being gentle with yourself as well. And then always with that 4 of Swords, it just says you need more rest, you need more sleep. Sometimes that 5 of Pentacles could say you're running on empty and you need to replenish yourself in some way. And then finally, we got the mythic archetype that's going to help the people who pick turkey. And there it is. We got Hebe. She's the goddess of youth, but she's also a playful goddess. And she's saying it's time to invest in what makes you feel young at this time, whether that is something that excites you or something that is enjoyable for you to do or a playful activity. It's time to stop being so serious. And it's time to get out of the consciousness of lack because it's an illusion. There is plenty of abundance for all, and all you need to do is open yourself to it and also look at what gifts you have abundantly right now, not constantly looking off into the future. So that is the turkey message. Next, we're going to go into Panther, and it says, reclaim your power. And Black Panther has to do with facing the shadow. A lot of times to reclaim your power, it requires you to go within and to face something that is uncomfortable, something that really puts you in touch with a shadow or something what other people might deem negative or negativity. But in fact, that is going to be the road to your breakthrough. And then finally, Panther is about facing your fear. So whatever whatever it is that you're afraid of at this time, you want to run towards that. You don't want to run away from it. And that is how you reclaim your power. First card is where it's best to place your focus. If you pick the Panther, we got the Knight of Wands. He's a card of movement, travel, momentum, broadening your mind, and also broadening your horizons. The Knight of Wands has been associated with foreigners or foreign places. Sometimes he symbolizes travel. But a lot of times for me, the Knight of Wands could just indicate that the solution to your present problem is going to come from something foreign, something different, from someone's perspective you may not have expected to help you. And so this just says to open yourself to newness at this time, and that your power is also going to be found when you're placing yourself in new circumstances or situations that really challenge you to be your best at this time. And finally, that Knight of Wands is an archetype of freedom. So whatever is feeling restrictive to you at this time, it's time to be free of it. It's time to run towards what makes you feel uplifted and alive. Second, we got advice from your inner wisdom if you picked the Panther, and we got the King of Cups. Another powerful male archetype in the tarot. The King of Cups can have to do with really using your feelings as fuel, really channeling your emotions toward a positive result. We're all emotional creatures. We all have feelings. A lot of us spend a lot of times avoiding those feelings or not wanting to get into our sensitivity because we fear if we start feeling something right now, it will overcome us and we won't be able to get out of it. And we much prefer sometimes to be in that mental realm. But the King of Cups is saying that your emotions are valuable and powerful. And if you can channel or direct their energy towards your goal, and if you can allow yourself to feel life right now instead of just experiencing it intellectually or mentally or on any other level, if you're allowed to feel it right now, it's going to feel like you're coming home. You're going to have a tremendous amount of momentum and power to channel in towards your goals. And again, that sort of spirited adventure with that Knight of Wands could indicate it's time to look outside of your own backyard for some of the answers that are eluding you at this time. And then finally, we have the mythic archetype that's going to be helping you if you pick Black Panther, and we got Helios, the god of sun and illumination. And when Helios comes, he just indicates the sun has risen again. There's a renewal. There's a new sense of energy right now and vitality. And so this is just a positive card for really shining a light on an issue that's been eluding you. And then finally, we got the people who picked Buffalo, and it says the abundant universe will provide. And for Buffalo, it's all about abundance thinking. It's all about just opening yourself to all those good things that are out there and knowing that there's plenty to draw from in the universe. You don't have to worry about that scarcity or lack. You really want to affirm, where is the energy flowing right now? Where are things going well? Because that's going to see you through to the abundance you're looking for. First card is where it's best for Buffalo to place their focus, and we got another Cups court card, the Page of Cups. And this is just indicating, again, sort of similar to that message of Hebe, the goddess of youth, that Page of Cups is telling you to follow what is young at heart in you. Follow your creativity. Your creativity is going to lead to that abundance. And also just allowing yourself to feel that inner magical child is really going to open some doorways for you on that emotional and psychic level. Where it's best, advice from your inner wisdom if you pick Buffalo, also the sun. So we just saw Helios with the last one. Here again, so we got for two animals here, the sun coming back. There's the light returning. And the sun is also a card of joy. You see that little baby on the horse who's riding it and just so excited. Both of these cards are cards of youth, renewing your energy, and also new beginnings. Doesn't matter what happened yesterday. Today's the new day. You get to restart, and it starts with your perspective. And finally, the mythic archetype that's going to help you if you pick Buffalo is Chiron, the centaur of healing. He's the greatest teacher and healer. And in astrology, Chiron will show you where your wound is, what needs to be healed. Sometimes by shining a light on your oldest wounds, the things that are vulnerable, the things that have hurt you in the past, you're able to be armed with the tools to really bring those wounds to light and heal them finally. And then finally, sunlight is that best disinfectant. So if there's something kind of in the shadows of your consciousness that are leading to a sense of suffering, it's time to talk about it. It's time to bring it out. And that is this week's Oracle. I do hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, you can always check me out at elliotoracle.com and schedule a reading with me there. Otherwise, I am looking forward to October and to seeing all of you. Take care.